I want to dedicate today's video to my dad. I love you, man, so much. And we recently talked a little bit about this, but I know you're so close to the freedom that you've looked for so long. And I don't know where I'd be without you. And to anyone out there who maybe knows someone that, struggles to sometimes be present because they're always maybe looking to the future or have these dreams and they have these ideas of what could be, I hope that this thought helps them, or maybe even you wake up. Today is Thought 29, Embracing Now, the journey from preference to presence. I was once told that we trade our freedom for preference, and I've never been able to see the world the same way again. Reflect on our beginnings. We entered this world devoid of expectations and attachments, free in the truest sense. Our early days were spent savoring life's simplicity and expressing needs without reservation. However, as we matured, society introduced us to the concept of preferences. We were conditioned to believe that these preferences are synonymous with happiness. But there's a hidden consequence to this conditioning. Our ability to relish each moment gradually shifted to an anticipation of the next, where we could indulge in our preferences. Over time, our affection for these preferences grew, eclipsing our appreciation for anything that didn't align with them. This shift wasn't limited to external things, it's permeated our self-perception. We begin to base our happiness and our belief in ourselves on meeting certain standards, a specific appearance, behavior, or material possession. This conditional self-love created a paradigm where failing to meet these standards equated to a lack of happiness. This mindset extended to how we perceived others. Consider the implications when our happiness relies on others meeting our preferences. What if they change, no longer aligning with our expectations? Our affection for them often hinges on potential rather than reality, failing to appreciate them for who they truly are. Even when we commit to something or someone, it's often done with the hopes that it aligns with our future preferences, not for the current joy it brings. Many of us fixate on a future moment, believing it will bring ultimate fulfillment, be it a milestone, anniversary, retirement, or watching grandchildren grow. We may set personal goals, deferring change until a future date, hoping then to achieve our ideal selves. However, when our hope for a brighter future is tethered to these preferences, we become enamored with an elusive euphoria. We plan, dream, and prepare for what is to come, but paradoxically, we never seem to reach these aspirations. Happiness remains just out of our grasp, leading us to wonder if just a little more effort, a little more time, or a little more change in ourselves will lead to contentment. The reality is, unless we embrace and love ourselves as we are now, satisfaction will always be a distant dream. Our fixation is not with the situation or person, but with the notion of something better. Today, I invite you to introspect. Why can't you love yourself unconditionally right now? What do you believe is missing that prevents you from living your dream life? In my experience, embracing unconditional love has enabled me to value experiences over preferences. I've learned to cherish every moment for what it brings, not for what it could lead to. My commitments are choices made out of desire, not obligation. My pursuit of health and well-being stems from a place of self-love, aspiring to fully enjoy life's journey. We've been conditioned to believe that preferences outweigh freedom, lulling us into a dream of a better future. But the truth is, there is no time more precious than the present. It's time to awaken and recognize the perfection of the here and now, waiting to be embraced and celebrated. This realization invites us to rediscover our inherent freedom to live a life not dictated by preferences, but enriched by the beauty and spontaneity of each moment. I hope you wake up. I just want you guys to know I love you. And as we move into a new year, sometimes it can be tough to try to find a way to actually accept yourself. I've been there. And I think we see this permeated in everything. And the relationships that we're in where, you just see people fighting and struggling and just trying to get it to be what they wanted. People fall out of love. People are struggling, trying to get to that next step, to just save more money, to be able to retire, to get to that next step. If I could just get a little bit closer. Me and my dad talk about it all the time. It's Probably one of his biggest challenges of just being right here in the moment. It's enough. It's perfect. It's amazing. It's sensational. It's phenomenal. It's fabulous. It's tantalizing. It's divine. It's immaculate. This moment right here, there's nothing wrong with it. It's exactly where you need to be. If it was supposed to be another way, it would have been. If you believe in God and you believe in the divine plan, there's no way that we could ever be at odds with God's plan, because it would all be God's plan. He would have already known what it is. And if you don't believe in God and you just believe in the idea of reality, then at the end of the day, if you were supposed to be somewhere else, you would have been in all of the infinite possibilities. And you're right here, right now, getting exactly what you needed. And if you can learn to be grateful for this moment, you can enjoy every single thing that happens to you. It's difficult when you have been lulled to sleep with the dream of the future, with the dream of your preferences, with the dream of what could make you happy. But I want you to wake up to freedom, because it may seem ridiculous, and I think it does in Western culture, but there's no peace like it. I love you guys very much. If you enjoyed the chapter, you want to buy the book, all you have to do is go to ihopeyouwakeup.com. I give everything away for free, even if there is a paid option. So while you can pre-order the book, you can read all 29 thoughts that are available now. When we get to the 50th thought in January, I'm going to start sending out the book. I'm so excited for you all to just be a part of this journey with me. I love you. You're amazing. You're incredible. You're phenomenal. You're fantastic. You're perfect in this moment. And as you take on 2024, it's yours for the taking. But don't forget to enjoy the moment. Until next time, peace.